Yes, I'm Ron Rosas, and I'm back again, and I'm ready to talk about me in my days back in the day when I used to go out and play pool at different pool halls. I used to go to Big Mama's, Plush Pocket, House of Billiards, Marina Billiards, but I mean, I met a lot of great players, especially like Marina Billiards. Lou Butera was a house band, 1970. My best friend there, he was a house band, gave out the balls. Lou Butera, Machine Gun Lou, and he would used to give like pretty much performances in practice in front of the people there, the locals. And he would ask them when he was going to break the balls after playing, he's practicing straight pool, and he would ask them what would they like him to make the break ball for the next rack. He just broke them. What ball is going to be my next break? And they would tell him he could do it. But anyways, Ron Rosas, I'm here to tell you that I enjoyed playing the greatest players in the world because it was so satisfying. When I beat them, it felt great. Even if I lost, it didn't feel bad because they played great. And I just felt so good competing with the best players in the world for 25 years. So I feel very blessed to be involved with the world of pocket billiards, which I loved since I was 12 years old. My brother got a bar table, like I already said. I was 12 years old. I played 10 hours a day. Just couldn't stand it. I loved it. And I always remembered what I was doing when I played. You guys out there, you want to learn how to play pool? Remember what you're doing. Your plan, you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan, you got to pay attention. And then when you hit the shot, see if you're doing what you planned on doing. Because a lot of people think about results. Thinking about results will take you away from feeling what you're doing with the cue stick. The execution. Results has nothing to do with the execution. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm telling you, just love the game of pool, pay attention to what you're doing at the moment, and take your time, and never take the cue back fast before you hit the cue ball. Never. You don't hit the cue ball when you take the cue back. So anyways, that's one of my greatest tips right there. And in the 70s, I used to go to Billiard Den in Santa Monica. I used to go to Fast Eddie's on Laurel Canyon right up in Magnolia. And then later on became Ronnie Allen's Fast Eddie's, but it wasn't fast, what was it? I can't remember what it was called. Anyways, I'm here to tell you that I love pool, and I think about pool every day, and the days of gambling is unbelievable because people were always matching up. In the days of the 70s when I first went out gambling, I'll never forget it, I get a game in the pool hall. 70s, $5 a game. Somebody would come up to me, hey, can I get half your action? They wanted to make some money. All these biters in the pool. Anyways, these railbirds. Anyways, I always told them no. Anyways, I made money, and I love playing pool. And I love talking to you all about playing pool.
Ron, do you have any specific memories of any match that you may have had that has certain significance in your life, beating one of the early professionals, or maybe matching up with a pro besides Tennessee Mike you were talking about before?
Well, let me tell you what the thing that really, when I won the California State 9-ball championship, it's like 1971, maybe 1972 in Sacramento, over 100 players. I won the tournament. And that was one of the greatest things I've ever done at the beginning. That's when I knew I had some talent, because I had a lot of people cheering for me, and it was unbelievable. The attention I got during that tournament, undefeated, over 100 players. And Terry Stornier was the owner of the pool room that was called the Jointed Cue in Sacramento. And when he came out when I won, he came out with my trophy. Ron Rosas, got a loud voice, Terry Thorner. Ron Rosas, California State 9-ball champion, and he comes up with my trophy right in front of me. And I see there's beer in it, and the crowd is already cheering. What do? I start drinking it, and all the cheering got louder. It was amazing. And I'm talking about, I'm like 20 at the oldest California State 9-ball champion. It was the NPCA, National Pool Classics Association, which later on went off. But anyways, that's what it was. And I love playing pool.
Well, Ron, I want to thank you again for another wonderful interview. Hopefully we can do this again and have some more information to post to your fans.